So I'm going to demonstrate some strength building exercises using a ball. Now, if you don't have a ball, you could use a cushion, a sofa cushion, for example. And I'm also going to use a resistance band. So difficult to do the hip one without a resistance band, so I hope you have one handy. But the biceps, you could use weights, tin of beans, bottle of water. All right, so I'll begin and we'll need a chair for one of the exercises. So first we'll start with a wrist strengthener. And of course you could do this sitting down as well. And basically, as you see, I've got my hands together, almost like we're in a namaste or that center position. And we've got a ball between them, or perhaps a sofa cushion. And this is meant to strengthen up the wrists. Now I like to do maybe 20 pulses and then do a little wrist mobilization as well. And we can do that again. And just watch that the shoulders don't ride up. Try to keep the shoulders down and the neck long as we pulse. Great. And a little mobilization. So now we'll take that resistance band and we will do a hip and outer leg strengthener. So wrapping the resistance band above the knee and then walking the feet out, but the knees stay together. The feet are ideally parallel, toes pointing forwards, sitting up nice and straight. I'm at the front edge of my chair. This works our core and postural muscles. Okay, so now we're all set up. So bringing the legs open. So bringing the knees over the ankles. And this is a hip and outer thigh strengthener. Do make sure to breathe. Now this may be enough, but if you'd like to hold open and do a few pulses, that increases the intensity of this exercise. And then bringing a few slow movements in as well. Just will work the muscles differently, which is helpful. Let's do another quick open pulse. Great, and then some slow ones. Fantastic, and now we'll do the bicep curl. Now, if you have weights or the tin of beans, you can use them. We call it the hitchhiker or thumbing a lift in class a lot. If you're sitting down or standing up, step on that band. Make sure you're stepping on it firmly. And then if you're sitting down, grab the band with a handshake grip, thumb pointed up, the band is coming outwards from the thumb, and then we move the thumb towards the shoulder. If you are touching your shoulder or going past it, grab the band a bit lower and keep that upper arm stable. So that elbow should be kind of even glued to your side. So it's just that forearm coming up and down. I'll show you standing and I'll show you from the side in case that helps clarify the movement. So I'm now stepping on the band again. Hold it in place. Ice cream cone grip, that's what I like to call it. Other people might call it a handshake grip. By the hip abouts. And then notice that my elbow is not really moving. It's that forearm that's coming up and down towards the shoulder. And this is really going to help our bicep. So you could maybe do 8 on each side and then do another 8 on each side. That's a nice way to get 16 reps or repetitions in. I'll do 8 with you on the left side. And if you've got a green band, that's fantastic. That's the next strength level up. You can make this harder by increasing the number of repetitions that you do. Fantastic. I think that's about 8. All right, and finally, I'd like to show you the strength exercise, sit to stand. We only need a chair for this exercise. It will strengthen a lot of muscles. This is a great exercise to do. Hips are involved, obviously quadriceps are involved. There's a little bit of balance going on, just getting used to getting up and down from a chair, which helps in all sorts of situations, not just the toilet, getting in and out of, for example, a bus seat, getting in and out of a car, and even, if you're in one of those very plush armchairs, this can help us easily get up from there. So let's start by sitting. I'm going to do 10, but 10 is a lot. So if you would like to do 5 or 8, that's absolutely wonderful. So hip walking to the front. When we're on the front of the chair, level 1 is actually pushing off if you're a bit tired, pushing off the chair. I like to loosen up my joints when I stand, shuffling back now until the calves touch the chair, and then slowly sitting down. The reason we do that is because that way we don't have to turn and crane our neck to look for the chair. Level 2 is the arms are crossed. Okay, now if I didn't shuffle back, I'd have to look at where the chair was, which is awkward. So I just shuffle back. We know the chair is there. And level 2 arms are just crossing in front of you. Okay, let's go for number 3. Standing up. You might already start feeling those quadriceps engaging, and then shuffling back. And the quadriceps really have to work hard here because we're slowly with control sitting down. This is what's giving us the control. So, if 3 is enough, 3 is enough. You'll work up to it if you keep doing this exercise. And the nice thing is we can see how many we can do over time. Okay, I'm going to slowly come down. That's 4, and then we'll do 5. Great. Shuffling a bit. And slowly shuffling back and down. Now I'm going to do 5 more, but if your, thighs are burning, do take a break, and just increase the number with time. It's better to be a bit gentle with these things so we avoid injury. We don't want to go too far, too fast. Okay, here we go. If you're with me, we're doing 7. It's working the cardiovascular system, I can feel right now. Getting a little bit of a deeper breath going on. All right, so 8. If you've made it to 8, that's fantastic. So there's really, we're working all to our own level. Coming down. If you're ready for 2 more, if you really want to challenge yourself, here's 9. Yeah. This This is certainly a heat building exercise, might be very useful in winter. And then let's go for number 10. Great. So if you've just done that video with me, you've done 10 minutes of strength building work, which is fantastic.